is a former FBI special agent with the Joint Terrorism Task Force, also a former Navy SEAL and a federal air marshal. The law enforcement circulated pictures of these people they want to talk to, supposedly internally, and then these pictures end up on the pages, the front pages of major newspapers. Is that a good thing? Is that helpful?
Depends on who leaked it, and if it was purposely. I'm not real clear why some of these leaks get out. Again, when I was talking yesterday about the way the Bureau does investigations, they have a plan and they have a methodology. It's unconventional, so you can't really try to second guess what the investigators are doing. And that's why I try to, when I see something like this, instead of thinking the worst, as though it was leaked unintentionally, I try to hope for the best.
So, we've got, the possibility that these guys that they at least want to talk to, they are persons of interest at least. Got the possibility that they could hightail it to Mexico or Venezuela or some other place.
Right, sure.
The best we can hope for is that law enforcement is going to catch up with them before they have the chance to make a move.
Right, and again, we've began this atmosphere of leaks in law enforcement over the past several years as things become increasingly more tense in some of these different investigations. I know some of them are not authorized, and I just don't understand where the loyalty is of some of these law enforcement officers, but again, I have to hope for the best.
You say the battery is going to be very crucial to this investigation. Why?
Well, that is not a normal battery. That is something that comes normally in a toy or some kind of remote control vehicle or airplane or something of that sort.
So you can't run out and buy a whole pack of these Tenergies, I think they're called.
Not typically, and it looks as though this one might have been actually placed with, again, I'm not privy to the stuff that I was in November when I left the Bureau, but it looks as though it may have been attached already to a circuit board, or that the wires may have come pre-attached. I'm not real sure about that, but these types of batteries you get in hobby stores, or they come in a toy.
You say that, some people have looked at what happened there and said, oh, it's a scene that you couldn't have protected. You say there are things that could have been done.
Absolutely. Again, I don't want to second guess or place any blame, but as an unconventional warfare expert and having ran special events in the Bureau for many, many years, one thing that we tend to look at, or should be looked at, is these critical areas and the critical times. That is definitely a critical area. The finish line of a marathon is where you're going to have the highest concentration of people, that in the very beginning. So for that area not to be locked down, to me, you're just opening yourself up to a potential attack.
Yeah, I'm sure those are things they're going to be looking at as they run the Boston Marathon in years forward.
Right.
Jonathan Gilliam, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Jenna?